Om Shri Gangai Nathaya Nama. Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada Gurudev Ji. I welcome you all on this special satsang today. Special because today is Gayatri Jayanti and also Nirjala Ekadashi. And this is a very special day. This is a yogic day. Yogic because um, Gayatri Jayanti. Gayatri means, our Gurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag, Samarth Sadgurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag. Samarth means capable. Capable means the one who can awaken our soul, awaken our consciousness, and not only awakening the consciousness, but taking our consciousness to the highest level of uh, the complete development of human race. Okay, the full development or the divine transformation of a human race. So our Gurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag is a capable master because he can awaken the kundalini, awaken the consciousness, can take the consciousness to the highest level of the divine consciousness, truth consciousness, supreme consciousness, the final development of human being, human race. So he is a capable master. And the Gayatri, I was saying this day is a yogic day because today is the Gayatri Jayanti. Gayatri is a Nirguna Nirakar, as Gurudev said when, in 1969, because of some circumstances, Gurudev started the chanting of the Gayatri mantra with the suggestion of his friend. He was an astrologer, Shri Ram Dubey. His name was Shri Ram Dubey. He told Shri Gurudev that you're going through a difficult transition of the planets, the stars, the dasha, mahadasha of Markesh. So it is a planetary position which gives you the very difficult time. So it's like either it is very difficult or people die in these types of transition of stars, dasha, graha dasha, this Markesh. So Gurudev asked if there is any solution. He said yes, do Mahamrityunjaya mantra chanting. Gurudev said it is very difficult. The procedure was very difficult of Mahamrityunjaya chanting mantra. And then he suggested, okay, you can alternatively you can do the Gayatri mantra also. So that was a time of Navratra, the winter Navratras, and it was a 3 months ritual. Total chanting of the Gayatri mantra was 1,25,000. So Gurudev was was going through a phobia of death. So he was very determined to do it, to get rid of this phobia. So Gurudev said, I did it very sincerely. I did not ask anything from this ritual or this chanting. My only aim was to get rid of this death phobia. So I was very much dedicated. My concentration was only one thing, that I have to save my life. It was my prayer to the Gayatri to save my life. And what happened after 3 months, on 1st January of 1969, the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, as he was doing it for the last 3 months daily, waking up in the morning, we are doing practice, chanting of the mantra for 3 to 4 hours. So it became a habit. So Gurudev woke up at the same time, and he was he knew that the ritual is over and everything is done, but he sat in the blanket and he closed his eyes, and it was the first time when Gurudev experienced the transcendent dhyan. What he saw that his body, his internal body, the complete human body, has transformed into light. He was not able to see his organs because he was a male nurse in some of the hospital for some time, and he knew the color of the organs and the situation, the location of the organs and shape of the organs, but he was not able to see any of his organs. He was only seeing the light inside. It was a milky light. He was very surprised to see it, how it happened, where are my organs have gone. And when he was looking at the light, he also heard a voice which was like bundle beetle. When he concentrated on the voice, it was the Gayatri mantra. It was the Gayatri mantra. So when he put more effort on listening to the voice from where it is coming, then he realized the voice is coming from the navel. Then he realized, I was chanting the mantra through my throat. This is Vakrivani. I was chanting it through my throat. But I am listening the same mantra through my navel. How it is possible? And the speed of the mantra was very high. Then after some time, due to some disturbance from the outside, the tap was open, because he was living in the railway quarters, so there was a timing of water. So due to this sudden sudden noise from the outside, from the bathroom, his meditation state broke. He came out of dhyan, and he realized what happened. This was the first time he realized. He tried to again to do meditation, the same things. He wanted to experience the same thing, because it was a very strange and very spiritually very difficult or different thing to realize in a meditation. But he could not concentrate, he could not see the same thing. Then Gurudev said, okay, for the very long time, for 3 months I was doing something, so it might happen, it might be a something mentally. I realized it may not be true. It just happened. So he ignored it. But slowly the transformation in his body, in his voice, in his actions, slowly the starts he start feeling the changes. Many people came, those were the pandit, or a particular people, those knew what happened. They came to Gurudev, asked what happened. Gurudev said, I was doing Gayatri sadhana, and suddenly this thing happened. So they asked, why did you do that? Gurudev said, I didn't do it for any particular purpose or for the material benefit. I did it just to get rid of my phobia of death. So they said, okay, you use it for the benefit of this materialistic benefit. You use, people will give you money, and we will also be get benefited by this. So come with us. It will be your product, but the name will be ours. So Gurudev said, no, I do not want to trade it with money. It's like giving gold and taking iron from people. So this trade is not, I do not understand this trade, I will not do it. So this is the first time Gurudev attained the power of Gayatri, stone in this Kali Yuga. Because people say this is a mantra which is blocked, or we call it in Hindi the killa hua mantra hai. Killa hua matlab the mantra is blocked, nobody can have the siddhi of this mantra. But how you can have the siddhi of Gayatri mantra? So Gurudev got this first siddhi, Gayatri siddhi, the divine transformation of his body. And in 1984, after 15 years, when he met his guru, his master, this Gayatri siddhi happened without guru. Gurudev said, I had no guru, only his friend Shri Ram Dubey. He was an astrologer, palmist. He was the one who suggested the sadhana, so he was the guru. But it was not a formal guru. He just said, do this kind of sadhana, wear a jneu, and do this practice, wake up in the morning, sleep on the floor. So whatever he said, Gurudev followed the same thing. So he was the guru for the Gayatri. So Gurudev said, but I was looking for a guru. In 1983, when he met his spiritual master, Baba Shri Gangainath Ji Yogi, and after meeting Baba, Gurudev realized another part, which is a Krishna Siddhi, Sagun Sakar Siddhi. There are two sides of consciousness, you can say. One is Sagun Sakar. Sagun means the one with attributes. There are three attributes: Tamogun, Rajogun, Satogun. The illusionary world, Maya, has these three attributes. Everybody falls under these three attributes. And Sakar means the definite shape, the one which comes with three attributes and with the definite shape is a Sagun Sakar. Every materialistic thing in this entire universe it comes under the this space and time. Space and time means Maya. So falls under three attributes. The one who does not fall in these two conditions, space and time, beyond space and time, and beyond the attribution, three attributes, is called Gunatit, beyond the attributes, and has no definite shape, is Nirakar. So Nirguna, Nirakar, without attributes, without shapes, does not fall under time and space, is Nirguna Nirakara. That is Gayatri. And Sagun Sakar means the one who falls under these three attributes and has a definite shape is called Sagun Sakar. So in 1969, the Gayatri Siddhi, the attainment of a light, is called Nirgun Nirakara. And in 1984, Gurudev got another attainment, another Siddhi, which is a Sagun Sakar Siddhi, Krishna Siddhi, which is, I told you, comes into space and time. The entire matter in this universe is a Sagun. So these two attainments, Krishna and Gayatri, happened in the same single body of Gurudev. So Gurudev always quoted Shri Aurobindo, that Shri Aurobindo said, if these two attainments, Nirgun Nirakara and Sagun Sakara, happen to be into the same body in a same life, then that particular person can transform the entire human race. So these two attainments, these two Siddhi, Gurudev attained. So now Gurudev is capable to transform the entire human race. All right. Now, Gurudev left his body on 5th June of 2017. That day, it was Nirjala Ekadashi and Gayatri Jayanti. Today is 25th June 2026. It is the same day, Gayatri Jayanti as well as Nirjala Ekadashi. The Gayatri, again, as Gurudev, I told you, Gurudev attained the Gayatri Siddhi, and Ekadashi, Nirjala Ekadashi, people used to keep fast for Vishnu ji, Krishna ji. So this auspicious day is a yogic day. Krishna, Sagun Sakar, and Gayatri, Nirgun Nirakar. So Gurudev has the same yogic body. So that is why I said this is a very special satsang, because today is the same day of Gurudev's, when Gurudev left his mortal body. And we usually think that when somebody, Guru or Rishi, Maharishi, somebody who is like God, when he leaves their body, he left this body and go to their abode. But Gurudev said, my photo will never die. My photo will remain till the end of this world. Till the last human will be transferred, my photo will be on this earth. So Gurudev's photo is alive. If anybody meditate on Gurudev's photo, the Kundalini of that person awakens. So this is the power of Gurudev's these two attainments, Gayatri Siddhi and Krishna Siddhi. And that is why when Gurudev left his body, he left his body on this special day, which gives us the sign of his consciousness. His consciousness, his yogic consciousness, his Krishna's consciousness, his Gayatri consciousness. The transformation all the disciples of Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag are going through is the same transformation Gurudev gone through. Gurudev said, whatever transformation I have gone through, I can give you the same transformation if you follow what I say. So Gurudev said, just chant the mantra which I give you, which is a Sanjeevani mantra, and meditate on my picture for the 15 minutes in the morning and in the evening. These two things only. Rest, you need not to do anything. When people ask about Siddha Yoga sadhana, they come from different backgrounds. Some people are doing Hatha Yoga, some people are doing Gayatri sadhana, some people are doing Shiva Radhana, some people are doing, uh, there are different kind of spiritual practices, religious practices people doing. But when people reach at a point where they cannot go any further without a master, with the help of their deity, with the grace of their deity, they reach to this point where the only master can help them. So people, uh, they watch my video. Many people, many people are doing these Gurudev's prasar, this promotion. Many people are doing, and it's not only me. I'm doing the promotion of Siddha Yoga, or I'm telling people about my transformation. There are many people, and for the many years they are doing it. So people, when they come from the different lineage, different belief system, they have a they have the same question, single question, that if we are doing a chanting of the mantra of our deity, our earlier guru, should we continue it or not? How we go, how we do the Siddha Yoga sadhana, how do we get the benefit of Siddha Yoga sadhana? So simple thing, whatever you have done so far, you surrender it. Okay, you need not to continue your older practices, your previous, whatever you have done so far, you need not to continue that thing. We never leave anything, we never leave our guru, we never leave our deities, our pitra, kul devata, or our religion. We do not leave them or come into the Siddha Yoga. Siddha Yoga says whatever you are doing, just pray to them, keep your respect towards your deities, and do whatever you was doing. You can do it with nishkam bhava. Do not expect anything, any benefit from your other chanting or ritual, or doing whatever you was doing. Now you need not to expect anything from your sadhana. Whatever uh, you you need in your life, whatever you expect in your life from spiritual practice, just ask Gurudev, pray to Gurudev, chant the only mantra which Guru gives. Because sometimes what happens, we follow different people in our life. Sometimes we love to hear the knowledgeable spiritual knowledge things from other gurus. We like them, we follow them. You can follow that. You can go to the temple, you can listen to your gospels or whatever you like. You can Bhagavad Gita, you can read Bhagavad Gita, or you can read your spiritual books, but nishkam bhav. If you want to ascend spiritually, then follow one guru, the guru who can awaken you. You can have many gurus in your life, okay, until and unless the guru who can awaken you, the guru can change. The gurus have, they have their levels also. They can develop you till up to the level they have achieved. So it is not a problem that you have a guru and now the next guru will come and he will ask you to do some practice, mental chanting, or any kind of meditation. He will, as Gurudev asked you, 2 times of meditation, chanting the mantra, and do not chant any other mantra. Gurudev asked it. It is a necessary conditions actually in Siddha Yoga. But that does not mean that we cannot pray to Krishna, we cannot pray to Shiva, cannot go to temples, mosques, churches. We can go, but now we are free from the expectations from the earlier sadhana or practices we were doing. It is simple, right? So today as a yogic day, as a day of Gurudev's Mahaprayan Divas, we call it. He left his mortal body. Mortal body, I cannot say the mortal body. His body was immortal actually, because the whole purpose of Gurudev's purpose of descending on this earth was the transformation of a mortal body to immortal body. As Shri Aurobindo said, the divine transformation of earth. The people who live on the earth will be transformed internally. As Gurudev felt in 1969, his body is transformed into light, the divine transformation. So we cannot say that Gurudev left his mortal body. It was not a mortal body. But sometimes I ask a question that Shri Aurobindo was the first person who experienced the supermind transformation. Gurudev also experienced the divine transformation, but it was still, they were under the effect of space and time. So sometimes I ask myself that the transformation we are looking, the divine transformation, where body does not fall under the limits of space and time. If we are not under space and time, we will not grow older. The old age, which is the ultimate disease, which kills everyone, even if you're healthy throughout your life, but one day you will get old. So this old age, getting old, is a disease. This is the effect of space and time. And Gurudev said our science, our transformation, our spiritual science is beyond time and space. But when we look towards, Gurudev and Shri Aurobindo or other divine masters, divine figures, they were still under space and time. So I asked myself this question: that whom we look up to for the divine transformation. Then I see the work Shri Aurobindo has done was different. The work Gurudev has done through his body was different. What we are receiving is directly from the divine transformed body. But Gurudev's body uh, was under, I can say, he fought a war with the time. Gurudev said, the Kali Yuga will end in 2020, 14th January 2020, and the new Sat Yuga will start. And in my case, the first time I felt the transcendent dhyan meditation, it was 2019, just before 2020. So in my experience, I saw the changes of time. I was going through a Kali Yuga since till 2019 end, but as 2019 was ending, November, December, January, these 3-4 months, I saw the transformation. And it was 23rd March 2020. I experienced 4 days of uh, 4 days of a state of meditation, I can say, where I was very quiet and I was not speaking much. I felt the very, I can say it was a pressure of the divine consciousness, which was transforming me on those 4 days. So if if I see the transformation of time and space, it started from 2020. But Gurudev said the time effect of the Kali Yuga will remain for some time. So it will happen, the body will not grow older very easily. Like, we start growing old after 35, 40. Usually from, 9 years onwards. When a child is 8 years, he is young. When a child fall into the ninth year, he starts aging. The pineal gland does not work 100% after the age of 9. So from the age of 9, the old age actually starts, but we feel it when we become 35, 40, 45, 50. We start feeling we are aging, our system is slowing down. But the transformation of the divine body, as I was asking a question to myself, what divine body will be look like, then that divine body uh, we will achieve, the human will achieve very slowly. It will not happen suddenly. Many rishis, many yogis have attained that body. They did not grow old. 170, 200 year old yogis in the Himalayas, they are not growing old. They have achieved that uh, situation or the divine body. But that was a different condition for them, entirely different condition for them. These divine transformation is a different thing. It will not happen for a single person. When the divine transformation will start happening, it will happen for the everybody on the entire earth, because the divine transformation of happen through earth. The individual yogis which attained this divine transformation, they were individuals. But the divine transformation Shri Aurobindo promised, Gurudev promised, it will not happen in a single person. Like if, say, for example, if Shri Aurobindo, the divine transformation we could see in his body, we saw it because when he left his body, for many days his body did not deteriorate. There was a blue light in his room where the body was kept. It was a blue light all over in the room, and his body did not deteriorate. That means his body was a divine body. His body was his supramental force, or the supermind, or what he called the atimansik chetana, the supermind consciousness was present in his body. But my question was, as we were asking, the old age will not come. So that particular question is that when the earth will start transforming, everybody will start transforming, not one person. If Shri Aurobindo would have transformed into the divine body, then the disciple of Shri Aurobindo, or the people, those who are following him, would expect why our body is not transforming. Shri Aurobindo said, he left his body because the earth was not receiving that divine transformation. The purpose was not individual transformation. Shri Aurobindo did not want individual transformation. If he wanted, he could have achieved it, but he did not want it for himself. He wanted it for the earth to transform. If earth will transform, then the people living on the earth, taking birth on the earth, will transform. That was the purpose of divine transformation. So the same divine transformation will be done through Gurudev. The same thing with the Gurudev. Why Gurudev got old and left his body? Because of old age, because of the war he fought with the time, because it was not individual transformation. Gurudev's body was divine because in 1969 he saw the divine light of Gayatri in his body. So his body was transformed body. That is why his transformation. We are going through the transformation because we are connected to Gurudev. But the divine body we are looking at will happen not for the individual sadhak, not for the individual one, but the group of people will start this transforming. Maybe, I feel it because it was the 2020 January when the time starts for transformation, the transcendent dhyan, the Anatnad. Many people started listening to Anatnad after 2020. So the divine transformation will start happening after 20, 30, or 40 years, when the earth will literally will start transforming internally. The people will not realize it at very early stages. They will feel that transition in their body, but it will not be that divine transformation which we are expecting, the divine body, the divine human body. So that will take time, but it will happen, and it will happen all over the world, all over the world. Then this particular transformation will be realized. The dream of the earth, which as Savitri Shri Aurobindo wrote, the earth is looking for the transformation for many, many, many years. But now it is the time for the earth to be transformed. Now the first transformation happened with the earth. From earth we will be transformed. So many people, they are into doubt, like, I am asking my doubts to myself. Then why we have not seen the divine transformed body so far, as Shri Aurobindo and Gurudev were doing work for the divine transformation? Why we did not see any transformed body? So the answer is, it's not an individual body we are going to see. Many people, many thousands of people will start feeling the transformation. That will be the entire transformation. All right. So this particular day, the Gayatri Jayanti and Nirjala Ekadashi, is a very special day. A very special day because, as Gurudev left his body on this particular day, it is a sign. It is a sign of Gurudev that, he had that consciousness. That is why we are celebrating this day. That is why this day is now related to Gurudev, related to his consciousness. That is why this is very special day. Very, very special day. Okay. So this is a small program I wanted to make. People, those do not understand Hindi, so I am trying, my best, my level best, to explain few special things which we are going through. I have done so many satsang in Hindi. There are a lot of topics I have spoken on, but now these English satsang will help the people living in the south to understand the transformation of Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga, and the people, those who live outside of India, they will also know the what is divine transformation, because everybody, they are reading the books of Shri Aurobindo, but there is no clue what is the divine transformation. Where is the divine transformation? It is there. It is happening. It is happening with many people. I am going through the divine transformation since 2019, but it is not because individual transformation, so it will take time. It will be very slow process for individual one, but for the group of people, when it will start happening, then the process will be very fast. And with my vision, what I see, it will take 15, 20, or maybe 30 years more to see the divine transformed body walking on the earth. If we live for 30 years more from now, this is 26, so if we see 2050 or 2050, 55, we will witness the bodies will be transforming bodies, maybe earlier than that, because it started on 24th November 1926. This is the 100th year of transformation. Earth has already gone into the 100 years of transformation already, but there is no visible sign yet. Now next 100 years will be very fast. It will not take another 100 years. It will take 30, 35 or 40 years to see the changes. When uh, there is a seed. We saw seed in the, फसल हम बोएंगे, बीज को हम रखते हैं, तो the primary time of the seed is, we don't see anything outside of outside anything. We do not see, we see the result of a seed after 5 days or 6 days. So this is the time of the same time for the earth. We'll see the results very soon. Very soon. I expect it 25 or 30 years. Definitely there will be a sign of divine bodies, divine transformation. Maybe earlier than that, if not many group of people, that people will start feeling the transformation, and the force, the pressure has already started. 2019, 2019, 20, 2023, 2026, this particular year, specifically this March and April, and then 29, 32, these are the very special years. Very rapid changes will happen. I have a very, very strong faith, belief, and I can also feel it. I am feeling it. This 26 April to March, mid March, 27, mid 27. When this is next year, exactly one year from now, will be very, very what I call the pressure of the divine transformation will be high for this 1 year. I feel it because I'm a very ordinary person. If I can read the Savitri, the book Shri wrote for 50 years. It took him 50 years to write Savitri, the divine transformation of earth, how it will happen, who will do it. Everything he wrote in this book. This is a very difficult book to understand with the intellect. An intelligent person cannot understand it. The only one who will go through the transformation, divine transformation, will understand it. If I am reading it, understanding it, I am also taking classes of Savitri. Almost 70 people are enrolled in the Savitri program. This is a paid program. Only 70. Right? If the same program will happen after 5 years, maybe 7,000 people or maybe more than that people will appear for this program, because the people will go through the transformation which Savitri has mentioned. Now many people are not experiencing that transformation, so they do not understand the meaning of this book. But if I'm an ordinary person, can take a class of Savitri for even 70 people, even for the 1 people, even if I am myself understanding this, then is a big thing. That means transformation is happening. Savitri is happening. Definitely happening. It is a proof that we are studying Savitri. It is a proof. You can see this book. So you can see this book, right? Savitri. Transformation, divine transformation. I really love to talk about this book. Just wanted to talk on and on and on and on, because it is happening. But many people are not experiencing it because our consciousness is not very receptive. Shri Aurobindo said, that earth is taking time because the receptivity of human being is very low. That is why taking so much time. But slowly, as the being are getting upgraded into consciousness, new consciousness, the receptivity of the divine is increasing. If 70 people are attending the classes, the 70 people enrolled, maybe 40-45 people are attentive and watching and understanding something. If even 40 people are doing it, it's a big achievement. Shri Aurobindo asked only 100 people. If 100 people can surrender to me, I can show the transformation. He did not find the 100 people of dedicated people, those who can surrender him without any question. Vivekananda asked the same question. I need 100 people and I can transform the world. He did not get 100. How did he? In this entire world, they are not getting the 100 people. And you might be thinking that there are a lot of people, those are, at the level of consciousness, they are at very high consciousness. They are living in the Himalayas. A lot of people. Why they are not 100 people? 100 people with the complete surrender, not the consciousness. The people with the higher consciousness, there are many people, they have higher consciousness. More than 100,000, maybe there will be 10,000 on, or maybe if there are 1 million people, those who have the very higher level of consciousness. Shri Aurobindo do not need those people with the higher consciousness. He needs people who can surrender. So 100 people in the entire world who can surrender, he did not find. This is the world. Gurudev, our Gurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag, once he said, he gave initiation to many people, million of people he gave initiation. But he said one day, he said, I did not find a single person as I was dedicated, or as my Gurudev Shri Baba Gangainath ji found me. I did not find anybody else with the same surrender. Gurudev said this, I did not find a one like me as Gurudev found me. I did not find one like me. So there were a lot of disciples of Gurudev who were, doing a lot of things for Gurudev. Very good sadhak. Their consciousness were very bright consciousness. But why Gurudev said, I did not find one? People were having great experiencing, they were having the great transformation, they were having the spiritual experiences, but still Gurudev said that did not find the one. How? Now see why the people, those with the complete surrender, they were looking for, because it was not for their transformation. We are surrendering to our Gurudev. Hey Gurudev, hey Master, use my consciousness, use my body, use my vital body, use my mental body, intellectual body for your work. Please do your work of transformation of the earth. I am as an empty vessel, as a passive instrument. I surrender to you. Please make use of me. Do your work. 100 people like this. But even when I surrendered to my Gurudev, I said, Gurudev, I came because I'm dying. I'm surrendering to you. I did not know the purpose of surrender. People ask me how to surrender, how to go into the transcendent meditation. The way, the transformation I have gone through as a disciple, how they will achieve it. They are not, they say, "Hamara dhyan nahi lagta." We are not going into meditation. We are not experiencing the meditation or the transcendent meditation. What should we do? How you are experiencing? So I said, I surrendered. But what Gurudev is looking for, they are looking to transform the earth. They are looking for the empty vessels. But we have our own desires, our problems, our physical problem, mental problem, spiritual problems. We come to Gurudev with our problems. But the one who will come to Gurudev to offer his consciousness or his body as a vessel, empty vessel, for the work of the Gurudev can do the transformation of earth through our bodies. This is a surrender to the Master's work. This is what Shri Aurobindo was looking for. This is what Shri Vivekananda was looking for, the people with the complete surrender. Vivekananda said, once, if even I look like, while doing this work of dharma, if I look like a demon to you, even then do not lose your trust in me. That kind of trust he was looking for, because everybody cannot understand the work of uh, this work for the transformation or the dharma. People have their own individual consciousness, intellect. They ask a lot of questions. Why you are doing this? Why you are doing this? People, now I am, because I am doing satsang, I am doing promotions and everything. People are not, they are not letting me live and letting me to do my work with my understanding. They keep blaming, why are you doing this, why are you taking money, why are you charging this, why are you doing this and that. Our own people, they are they are the main क्या बोलते उसको, barriers. They are the barriers. Our own people, our own family means this Siddha Yoga parivar. There's nobody. Our own parivar, our own sadhak parivar, they are the barriers. So the sadhak who will evolve will help the entire world to take the message of the master, have to be shackle free from his own parivar, this own Siddha Yoga parivar. Very difficult. Very difficult. People, many people do not want me, they do not let me make videos in English. This is not the first time I am making my videos in English. I tried many times before, but when I will start speaking in English, why are you speaking English, why are you speaking English, please speak in Hindi, we are not able to understand. The pressure they create. We stay where we are. But this time I am determined, whatever happens on this Thursday, if my video reaches to nobody, I don't care about it. Nobody listen to it, I don't care about it. But I will speak in English. Whatever I can speak, whatever my strength or my capability or my level of the understanding of English, but I will do it. I will reach to the far boundaries, to the people. Because I cannot choose a topic and then speak on a topic. It is very difficult. When I'm speaking, like I'm speaking, any question comes into my mind or any question comes, I can answer. This is easy for me, as it is a flow. Satsang is always going to the flow. I can never plan it, specifically in a foreign language. In Hindi, I can plan at some level, some extent, but in English, I cannot plan it. Like today, I was, since morning, not even since morning, for the last week, I am thinking on what topic I will speak. So I decided I will speak on the Anathanad. Then one person, he sent me a message. He saw my videos on Facebook. He said, I saw your video, I wanted to talk to you regarding Anathanad and all. I said, okay, I'm making a video, you just come and join me live. But he disappeared. He said, first he said, yeah, he will come. He came, he joined. I said 5 minutes will start, then he disappeared. I don't know where he went. He did not come back. So today, this topic is on specifically on Gurudev, Shri Ramlal ji Siyag, on the divine transformation, and this special occasion of Gayatri, Jayanti, and Nirjala Ekadashi. So I'll try keep doing the English satsang every Thursday. Okay. So if there is any question now, see only 3, 4, 5 people are watching, so there are not many people. The message is I am receiving Har Har Mahadev, Jai Gurudev Bhai, Jai Gurudev Ji, Jai Gurudev Ji. And then Patmika. How to balance Work and spiritual commitments need to make a living also. Yeah, this is actually the problem for everyone. How do we keep the balance in spiritual and materialistic life? See, I cannot give you any suggestion on that. I can give you my experience. I was earning a bread and butter through one of the private job. I started doing this meditation, this Nam Jap chanting and everything. Everything was going normal. But in 2019, in my case, few changes started happening in my body, in my consciousness, when I started this sadhana in 2014. But I did not understand what is happening with me. So even I left this spiritual practice in between for some time. But because this sadhana, this spiritual practice is not, it does not advance with our chanting, but the spiritual practice advances with the edge of ajap. Because the mantra Shri Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag, he gives a mantra that is an awakened mantra, enlightened mantra. So it, as I am awakened, as I am living person, the mantra is also a living mantra. So when I chanted that mantra, Gurudev said, when you chant this mantra, after some time, the ajapa jap, the automatic chanting will start. So in my case, the automatic chanting started in very few days, even couple of days. I think it started, but I did not realize it for the 5 years. Since 2019, I did not realize. So I kept chanting. But because the transformation started happening, it became difficult for me to concentrate on the job. My head was aching all the time. The breath was, the prana was ascending upward. So I felt very uneasy. I felt very uneasy, and I left the sadhana. I stopped the chanting. I stopped the meditation. But the chanting was kept on. It was keep on doing self, as Gurudev said, the automatic chanting will start. So as I was working outside, the internal transformation was happening continuously. In 2019, finally, when I was ready to be awakened, things happened. Then in my particular case, I am blessed with Gurudev's kripa, his blessings, because I am speaking, I am doing satsang. So I left my job. I had some offers, we will support you. You do the satsang full time. You are speaking good. You are promoting the Siddha Yoga. You are experiencing, you are able to tell your experiences, Gurudev's grace, and all these things. So people helped, offer their help, offered their help. You do it, we will support you financially. So I left my job and I started satsang. Now those they who started, started supporting me in initial days of satsang. After 6 months, they were gone. They were nowhere. They said, "Oh, you are doing something else." So people don't understand. Few people like, few videos, few topics, because it matches their consciousness, their interest, they support, they come for some time. Few people came for year, 2 year, 3 years, but they gone. They could not, keep the sport continue. So people keep changing. Even in this spiritual satsang, I have to manage my bread and butter with many sources, many other, I keep doing things, but the promotion, the satsang is continuously happening. So it is a guru's grace. Similarly, when you will start chanting the mantra, when you will start doing the meditation, this is the divine power which is maintaining our spiritual life and professional life. You need not to worry about. I am not doing any job, but still my bread and butter is there. There is not a single day when, I have a need of something and I did not get it. No. Yeah, there is always a, there are options. I should do this, I should do that. how I will, fulfill my commitments towards my family, because I'm not doing anything, I'm doing only satsang. So there came there came the programs like Savitri, individual podcasts, they started now. So there are ways always. As you will grow spiritually, the materialistic doors will also open. So we should not worry about it. Okay, the balance will come automatically. You need not to worry about it, that if I will chant the mantra spiritually, I will ascend, then what will happen to my materialistic life? People worry about it. No worries about it. The mantra we are chanting, the divine transformation we are chanting, is for the materialistic people, the people those are living in household life. They have a family, large family. They are the only people, though they earn for their money, they earn for their families. They are into the sadhana. Rest of the family is not into the sadhana. The person who is earning the bread and butter, he is doing the sadhana. Rest of the people are enjoying. Oh, okay. Now the person, when the transformation happens, he is not able to tell a lie, speak a lie. Many things he is not. When we go to the office, there are gossips, there are lies, there are planning, there are schemes. Right? It happens so because this is a materialistic world. But the person who is into the sadhana, Siddha Yoga sadhana, now he is not able to do all these nonsense things. Gurudev said, what is the point? If your life is the same after the master as it was before the master, then what is the point of sadhana? Then master has no effect on you. If the life is going on as it is, there is no transformation into your character, your behavior, in your life, then what is the point of sadhana, or the master in your life? So the life will change, but accordingly the new doors will open. Everything will change accordingly. Problem happens, the adjustment problem happens up to some level, but it keeps on changing its ways. I feel it in my life, for the last 6 7 years, many people came, stayed for some time, and they said, I'm there, we are there, we are there, we are there, but they are not there. And many people will come, many people are now there. They are saying they are there, and they are there now, but it is not. uh, I know they will not be there in future. I know it. It's very difficult. For the last 4 years, few couple of people come, not couple of, 5 or 6 people are there. They are doing their sadhana, and they are still supporting me. Whatever I am doing, I'm starting paid programs. I'm doing paid podcast. It does not, they does not get affected by it. They just supporting me. You do whatever. So they are there, but that sport is minimum sport. The new people come, every year new 10 people come, they sport, then they go, then next will come. So the life is very very uncertain, but there is a fix. I know the pattern now. Nobody is permanent. I cannot depend on anybody. I have to I have to keep trying for things. Now I'm doing it. People always, put obligations. Why are you doing? Yeah. Even today, I replied to a couple of messages. They were putting allegations on me. You're selling Siddha Yoga. You're selling Siddha Yoga. What are you doing? You're doing it for the money. You're after the money. You're spoiled. Lot of So it is happening. Then people will not letting you live happily. Happily, they will always, try to block your mission. They will not. Nobody will understand you. So as an individually, you have to manage, balance your life. If you'll keep worrying about people, but people will think, then this satsang will close down. My family will starve if I will listen to people. My family will not have a food to eat. I will not have a money to pay my rent if I will listen to people. So what you need to do, keep chanting the mantra, keep doing the meditation, and take your best decision. You are the best judge for your life. Take your own decisions. Do not worry about anybody. What people will say, they will keep saying. But the ultimate thing is that you are growing. Your consciousness is ascending continuously. You are going into the meditation. Dhyan is happening. The transformation is happening. The changes you are seeing through. The new people are, every day the new people are coming and associating with you. They are showing their trust. And they're finding their ways through you. You are a reflection of your master. They are looking your master into your consciousness. This is the sign that you're growing. You need not to stop. Just follow the simple guidance of Gurudev. Whatever Gurudev said, just keep doing that thing and manage your life. Money is important, but it does not destroy the sadhana. Money does not destroy the sadhana. Gurudev know everybody needs food to eat. So if you are truthful to yourself, you are not ditching yourself, you are not lying to yourself, your balance will come automatically. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it was a long answer, I think. Okay, so that's okay. That's 1 hour. I spoke for 1 hour in English. That is an achievement for me. It's a very long time, I spoke in English language. It is becoming a very alien language to me these days. So I hope weekly one program will be enough to catch back the flow that I am an educated person. Okay, so we'll meet next Thursday. We have two people in our English program. This is the people those appear on the English podcast. It is a paid program. They are paying 1100 rupees monthly to support these English programs, to support this camera, light, software transformation, everything. Software monthly billing. So these are the paid programs. People appear on this podcast, pay the bills and fees for the podcast, and we are able to run these programs. Thank you very much, my two uh, participants of my English Siddha Yoga English program. Today I did not, I called them for the program because there was one person who was supposed to come. He did not come, so I came alone. Kunal and Pawan, thank you very much for joining Siddha Yoga English program and for promoting these programs. I'm really thankful for you, and I wish more people join our English discourses. They appear on the podcast, English podcast, and we will take this program, English Siddha Yoga Prachar Prasar, to the next level. So I ask you to join our this English language program if possible. If not possible, then it's well and good. Okay, then fine. Thank you very much. I'm closing it down. If you have any question regarding Siddha Yoga, you can send me WhatsApp message. My WhatsApp number is mentioned in the description. It is 87721139. Okay. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Gurudev Ji. You can also have a one-to-one podcast, one program, one-to-one podcast. The name of the podcast is Check Your Consciousness. That is for Indian people. That is 1100 rupees, 1 hour program, shareable program, and 50 USD dollar, USD 50 USD for NRIs and foreigners. To appear on the podcast to check your consciousness, how much transformation you have gone through. We will talk for 1 hour, then we will give you the result. I'll give you the result regarding your consciousness, because the consciousness, where consciousness resides, in our word. The word we speak, it contains our consciousness. That is the way to know the consciousness of the person when they speak. Okay, so if you appear on the podcast, we will we will approximately know where you are, how far you are from the awakening. If you are awakened, how far you have traveled from, from the point of awakening. uh, this is, um, this awakening part, this soul awakening thing is very complicated. Rarest of rarest incident, or this happened to be very rare. People awakening in the Kali Yuga is very rare. But as 2000, after 2019, the more and more people will awaken, and after 2030, 35, there will be many people. Those will be self-realized, will be self-awakened, and then these kind of program, these kind of discussions will be very helpful. Okay, chalo. Thank you very much. I hope I could explain a little bit about Gurudev's consciousness, mission, divine transformation, and Siddha Yoga. We'll meet next Thursday. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Gurudev. And subscribe the channel if you want to be a part of the channel. Jai Shri Gurudev.